I'm dangerous, baby. I'm dangerous. Trying everything in my power to help them Bones win last night. Getting done by myself. Getting done by myself. Jalen Hurts will get this starter. He will get this start all for the rest of it. Now he getting this started this game.
Snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
See?
An early message that this
See?
secondary is
Hurts
going
is a fucking bum.
Because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like
He still got to throw that bitch inbound, my nigga. What is you saying?
This one sent away.
That nigga's a fucking bum.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Vikings will take over.
Nigga couldn't even throw the ball inbound and there's 4 niggas open.
And he sneaks his way
Good
forward
fucking tackle, D-line.
here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
I beat the Cowboys. I got to play them again. They 6-4. I'm 4-4.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Eagle pressure, too much this time.
Finally, D-line. God damn.
Kiki. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Fuck.
Third and 20, and no surprise the defense in the dime. Back to throw. Delgado.
Might have cracked me one too. I knew I should have put the rookie in.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
That nigga is 66 overall.
I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates
that
to
nigga
accept
just got the
that
pick.
throw, because for the most part, what they've seen
is
pretty sensational.
Montgomery. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. David Montgomery, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles Eagles have taken the early lead.
But I can't say
Point after, right
that the
down
read
the
option
middle.
is going to be
It's
wide
now a
open. I ran it
7-0
the first
game.
play. I gave it to Dave Montgomery just to give it to him, and the read was wide open.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the
beginner, Jeff. You gotta teach him a ropes.
I will. You sound crazy. I just thought 7 was my answer, and he ain't.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher.
What a play, D-line.
Their schedule. I see
Real
so many
shit.
games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Delgado.
Wow.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if
I
you
would
will.
have ran the fuck out of that.
I like it.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed.
Good shit, boy. Finally, you did some shit. We gotta start throwing man on our fucking on our defense. We'll never run man.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
He's going to air one out. Oh, he tries to
She's a fucking dog.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Paulo Mo's a dog.
Stopped at the 35-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying,
Is Will Smith in it?
I mean,
don't do that.
He weird, but he, you know what I mean? It's like he playing his role, like, that have made anybody else. I mean, but Jeffrey wasn't, like, the show is like, it's like a turnaround, like, when it, like, Jeffrey ain't old, like, you know what I mean? Jeffrey's like, they're like a hitman.
The game there, second down.
You know what I mean?
All defenses worry that whenever
But he had killed that nigga that killed, that wanted to kill Will, no.
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I'll be right back. We were inside.
Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion.
Man, what's that?
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down
No, I ain't even
were.
try.
You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in
I just got off early. I was tired as hell.
Some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. This one swung out to Montgomery. And this is going to turn into another.
Yeah, Hurts make my team. I could have scrambled right there. What about who was I thinking?
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes
make my team way better.
Just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. Steps away. And down he goes. Pressure
I'll take that one.
back at the 14.
I'll take that one.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt the rhythm. Do you do it with coverage?
Are they supposed to be good?
Pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They'll run with Montgomery. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Hurts going to keep it running right. And reinforcements
I was supposed to get out.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown.
The shit. Big ass burst.
His 2nd touchdown on the
Big ass burst. That's why we're walking, because he's a big target in the red zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
14 plays, 64 yards, 6 minutes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Delgado escaping the pressure right.
We just did some bullshit.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Delgado. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
That's bullshit.
Intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his
That's
own
my
46.
fault.
Get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Off the play fake, Delgado. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 13. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket.
That's a
Sometimes
fucking lie.
I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they
That's
moved
a
him
lie.
to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Did y'all communicate in the chat?
There on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Delgado. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Third down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ah!
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. That's now a 2nd interception.
Oh, be bored. I play you be bored.
And think about all the different techniques.
Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah. All that fucking talking is done now, nigga. Now it's time to show what y'all about, Mouse Jack.
Yeah, versatility and show.
Fuck out of here.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard.
No, we're gonna beat the fuck out of them.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do.
I don't do no never mind. Don't make me no never mind. Whatever you said.
Try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They go play action here on 1st down.
On 64. On 64 blood. On 64 blood.
A 3-yard pickup. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was.
It's like he talking shit to me.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That ain't no made up block.
To the big fellows, the offensive line here, because
that ain't no made up block.
Protection on crossing routes, because you gotta give your receiver time.
Don't worry about it. I can't. Why would I tell you that? You can get me in trouble.
Time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Complete.
He's doing bullshit.
Touchdown, Vikings. Elijah Mitchell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings.
That nigga doing some bullshit over there.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, my division, so they all right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space.
I could have told you.
And there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the 30 on second down. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
The psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter,
what was I thinking?
With their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
This is Smith with a grab. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
What was I thinking? I disrespected the shit out of her.
Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his big tight end here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Back to throw again. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
No. I only sit around with my shirt up. Chill, you still never answered my question, my nigga.
Certainly not letting it affect him. That's
what you? No, what are you taking out first?
So the big trick, don't let it affect you.
What you taking out first?
Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball.
That's not gay.
Let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball on this drive. This time he gets
No, B-boy, listen. If you had a knife in your back or a dick in your butt, would you take it out first?
Instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is caught.
Yeah, it's the question y'all know. Which one, B?
His third touchdown now on the
Keep it real.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point splits the That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yeah, what you mean?
Now to kick this one away, and off it
Niggas don't want to answer the question, though. Niggas can't answer the question, though.
Back in the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit.
Hurts is over here beating the fuck out of a 62 team.
Let's see what they decide to do.
We can't. There's too much I got. Hey, yo, what's up? You heard that question, MLG? What you think about it? You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it? You know what I mean?
Delgado.
It's not a bragging question. You said you wildin'.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it comes together. When the top part, catching the football, cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Read option, here's Montgomery. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Apple juice.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon,
first best slot corner in the league.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, eluding the pressure right.
Why did I throw that?
For the 3rd time thus
far. Why did I throw that?
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Off the play fake. Delgado. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try...
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Robert Woods.
Boy, you want to run ours?
Now on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown.
That's talking like y'all was like that in basketball.
This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Chill, why don't y'all hype me up, you know? You know what I mean? You can't do that, chill.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And yet again,
Yeah, should have got that rail in the team.
Line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Read option. Here's Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I'm laughing, fellas. Niggas can hear y'all cock buffing.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
Oh, now he just running his mouth, chill. Now he just running his mouth, chill.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
He chill. Really you hear what he's saying, chill? Finally, Jalen Hurts got a motherfucking...
Yo. Let me eat right quick.
You ready, B-boy? Yeah. You took a forced loss, chill? I'm about to send it, B-boy.
Wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The
Let's go, Duval. We got to go to Houston and take this dub.
NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Like that, man. Like your stadium, this must be new.
This one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Watson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, give me 2 more. Rollins blunt. Feel me? Just practice, bud.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So
It's like what Barry y'all niggas is great.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the keeper.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On play action, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And out of bounds right around the 20. The first down screen pass, good for 5. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He hits Beasley right side. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
Yeah, he did.
They gave him the underneath stuff.
Yes, he did. And somebody who ever got that D in.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard
which I'm pretty sure was Mousy Yowzy, and I like
made
it.
their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team.
Oh, Chad, you got a
That's
loss?
great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Got some room there.
Now it's Lindsey. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a
Off with
win-win.
the leg or
If you're on
something?
offense, you'll take that kind of a run,
Really?
all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of
I don't know,
yardage.
did he?
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Pop the Chargers, Root.
From the gun,
Yeah,
they'll
he's
try
4 and
to
5
run.
from the
He
Broncos.
is
Looking
going to
at
be
the
stopped
standings.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
He's a dog. Bill's a dog. That's why I got rid of your boy.
Watson now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Come on, O. You gotta do something on O.
Jaguars come to the line.
Them niggas been hitting us, though. They have been hitting us.
You know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal
good pressure.
Try to get the number 1 seed.
I like it.
First round bye and ensure you don't
You
have to
like it. I love it.
January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
No, 90 been playing that shit the whole game.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
You boy.
In the season?
Yeah. Houston versus Jaysville.
A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
3-0 right now, Jaysville.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Block him.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got
Block him. Good shit.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Snap to
Woo! I knew that was him. Hey! I tried to get outside of him. Ooh, mousy, powsy, yowsy. Okay.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays.
Okay.
You know, shuffle pass was a few years ago.
Okay, mousy, powsy, yowsy.
Why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them,
Nothing happening there.
backs with the ball in their hands.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on a catch and run.
I'm searching now.
Mousy pal. Hey, that motherfucker on every tackle.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down here.
That motherfucker on every tackle.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your
Did we know he was like that? We did.
With a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Look at him. He finna have 50.
This drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game.
Get away from him. Get away from him.
Otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Travis Etienne,
Woo.
His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Jaguars add on to their lead.
So
it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appeared that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire
Come on,
drive.
fellas.
Nice change.
Come on, fellas. Niggas don't act like niggas don't remember who the AFC champ is. Come on, nation. Come on. Let's shut these niggas the fuck out.
From the 10.
Let's shut these niggas the fuck out.
Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
No run.
Coach.
And they'll get him down.
Kind of knew that was going to be open.
The 40.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
48, 48, let's go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson.
You ain't lying.
Now it's Watson.
What? Oh no, that's why he's out of here. Miles Boykins though. Oh wow. Wow. That's why he's out of here. That's why Shaquille Griffin is off my team. He just got beat by Miles Boykins. You said it though.
Extra point put through by Succo.
You said it.
It's down to a field goal.
You said it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't see how that's so weak. I know what it is. I know what it is. That's crazy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. They go play action now. Lawrence steps away to
Oh my God, he is so fast.
he'll be out of bounds.
He's killing you with an early chill.
The improv on the scramble gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first
Sure.
down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No, that's worse for Chief.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. And
Y'all
that's
comparing me to
TTN out of the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more.
You got mad at that comparison, though?
If they hurry, we'll
Yes,
see.
that's disrespectful.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there.
That nigga been beating him all day.
And we're going to get a timeout.
He been beating him all day.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Hey, all right. Hey, Nation.
So we've reached halftime.
Buckle the fuck up, nigga.
Out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando.
Buckle the fuck up.
By is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Fuck these niggas. Buckle up.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football.
Damn, we ain't get no chance, fair.
Second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic.
Wow, my controller. No, that's my controller. Wow. I was hitting that outside and going. What was that?
Because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Lawrence's throw.
Them niggas is hitting. It's 50.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
You gotta do my boy like.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Who's point guard or something?
Like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Watson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Hey.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're
play.
staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards.
I'll put it out right now, please.
Still getting Crosby.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Come on, Will Cox, what you do?
Start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
They'll try the left side with ETN.
Wow!
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Wow!
In the first half, they've got to find a way to get him going. He's a
Monte Nicholson.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Greer. And he is
Pancaked him, didn't he?
all the way up near midfield. It's a big
Tyson Campbell should have picked that and took that to the crib.
Play callers can be very creative in this game today.
And I should have shook him
When
and
they get
did.
receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got room. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Yeah. Get him off the team. What?
With the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
That nigga just got cooked on a drag.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point
Good shit, Kate.
lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Hit that nigga, fellas.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Mike 48, Mike 48. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be hit.
I don't think you wanted to throw it to him anyway. He looked at the circle.
This drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
Oh, what?
That brings up
Whatever.
the big question.
100%.
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here. But
that nigga jumped in through that.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite of a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
You jumped in through that.
You're trying to keep the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying, V. I don't see one getting outside of that.
They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I'm telling you.
No,
I don't see one getting outside of that.
This one out of bounds.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
Yeah, that nigga hitting on every motherfucking tackle.
Fix things there.
That catch good for only a couple. From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. Oh, he rifles.
Hey, Mouse Jack, this shit, Mouse Jack. This shit, Mousy. This shit, Mousy. I give you that. You supposed to do that. You supposed to do that.
Extra point try now for Suckup.
Yeah, he's supposed to do that. Get a pick against his former team. He's supposed to do that.
This is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
That was a hell of a bait, Miles. Ooh, we got Miles playing everywhere too, B. Everywhere. I try to run to the outside with my fast speedy gun. You know what I mean? Spearman and Greer couldn't get outside of it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. A first down and more. Etienne. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne.
I needed that.
His 10th touchdown of the season.
We needed that.
Of the game. And the Jaguars
hey, we need that, eh? Bro, that the season? Oh, yeah. We needed that. We needed that.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah, you had those skinny bonies out there.
Out is the kickoff
There's those skinny bonies out there.
Send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Forced out to his left.
Hit that nigga, Bill. But it chased that nigga Tack.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Yes. Woo, that D was all fucked up.
Play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8 coming up. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there.
Stop playing with me, V.
Shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely
you ain't watched the game, motherfucker?
deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Motherfucker tried me again.
Quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Tried me on the DP, bro.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to
shit.
this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, we good.
Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back to the 30.
That was the game plan. Come in and man them bombs.
Storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead.
They got nobody.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. Now it's evident.
The game plan was to man them bombs, V.
That play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Not much there, only a yard.
Oh, Griffin is out of there. So if you want him, you got him. Oh, he just shut that deep ball down.
Offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a handoff looking right.
Damn.
He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So
them niggas is fast.
An interesting
no Jizzy. No Jizzy.
They kept extra DBs on the field.
No Jizzy. They ain't fast enough for this, though.
They were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event,
Monte.
allowed for great penetration.
That was an amazing trade they did for what dude. If he gonna play like that. Come on, man, get past Mars Jack.
Now Lawrence to throw. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this
good shit, fellas.
And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the
that boy can't tackle to save his life.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
You're asking for a 97 block.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 48. Mike 48.
Now Watson. He completes this to Russell Gage. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Watson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores.
Oh, my God. What you mean?
That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Good day, Denver.
To throw on 3rd down. And some space here.
I was on that. I'm supposed to be a pickeroni.
Huge play there for Houston. We know he's good at catching the football, but after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
From the red zone now, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Jaguars are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Don't tell me what to do, V.
They had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. Chances right there.
Don't tell me what to do.
Look at the lead, look at the
because for one, I already fucked up.
Downfield. Everyone seeking to be
I'm gonna be pissed.
The hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Now ETN to start the drive.
Come on, get his ass.
This forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Miles Jack. Yeah, he crazy. Had a hell of a game.
To play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, didn't he?
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now left side on the swing pass.
Look at him.
A good job defensively to
fuck,
hold that
man.
to 4 yards, and now
I'm about to be mad as fuck. I got you. I got you.
Everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
Lawrence on 3rd down. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We got the live up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
I don't think I'm going to get it.
They were unsuccessful.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
circle is wide open.
Sacked back at the 29. Ross Blacklock, the defensive
Blacklock got him a contract this game. Fuck, I don't think I got it.
So this will be a win.
I needed 3 touchdowns with Travis Etienne. 150 yards. How many receiving yards did he have?
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw
106 rushing, 20.
it tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to.
Josh Allen in 95. I love that. Physical. Stay physical, boy. Watch it say I didn't get it. Oh my god. I did not get it. That shit, Houston. Fuck, man. That's crazy. I didn't get that. That D was alright though. I can't believe I didn't get that. I can't believe it. It's a barn burner over here. It's a barn burner. That's in the D. Ooh, Z. That black nigga got something to prove. What? V's cute. David Cullen.
It's always something, man. You hear me? I'm scrambling. How? I was taking what the defense was giving me.
Hey, this is y'all goat though. V. This is your goat, V. You talking to your goat.
I went with
Man, you
Herbert.
sound crazy as fuck.
Square button.
Yeah,
I get a
okay.
scrambling quarterback, and I can't scramble with him. Hey, wait for the cheese. Cheese lose with it.
Okay, Crowder.
Good game, chill. See, play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. I told, I told you that, Richard. On Pyro. Let's see if he's on the schedule.
Always. Oh.
What week is it? What week is it? What week is it? What week is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4.
Defense ain't. Offense is just as good. Uh, mm-hmm. Super Bowl.
Mm.
Super Bowl bound. Back when Murray. Had another Super Bowl. That's another thing I had started doing. Fourth quarter. I can't tell you that I went to something in the fourth quarter and started working a little bit slightly. Ain't running Hayward and Watts way. Ain't running Thank D boy. I don't even basically up and I tried to trade him. I can't sign nobody back here. I thought crazy story time. I don't remember the name.
You can take V's going to be an early one.
I got the #1 pick and
How?
that Green Bay user.
You're going to need it, Rube. You're going to need it. Need to get you a corner or a DN, I'll tell you that one.
Quarterback in LA.
Got some speed for. Oh, you have the #1 pick over there? What? And he gave you 2 first round. He gave you 3 picks, first, second, and third. So you got the first round pick of the second round too.
Like damn near 3.
You got like six starters automatically. Somebody answer this, man, cuz.
I run if we get 5. Moose.
I'm bored as fuck too.
On them or not?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It can't.
It really ain't. Okay. 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 John. That's rare though. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Talk to me different, talk to me different, talk to me different, talk to me different. What's up? V convinced niggas to play with you, my nigga. Man, ain't about to. That's boring as hell right there. Oh, oh man. Very clear.